plays the 4 with Carter Jr. at center. And it's Fultz in at the point guard position. Grant, during your 18-year career, you only went to a new team 3 times. Not a lot of movement there for you, my friend. What was switching teams like?
Well, B.A., at this point of the season, it's too early. I mean, you're still trying to get comfortable, trying to learn a new system, your new environment, and really just find your place within the organization.
It's Suggs with a drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Doncic.
Jalen makes things happen, folks, and the team is much better when Suggs is in attack mode.
In the early stretch of his career, Clark, Jalen Suggs has had a tough go of it.
Yeah, you know, injuries are an ugly part of the game, B.A., and he's had to overcome quite a bit here early in his career. Such a promising young talent. But I do believe when you look at the long road in front of him that he's going to show you how special a player he is.
4 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. It's hauled in by the Magic. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now here's Carter. There's Fultz with a 3. Lively grabs a miss. Left side, Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, when you think about Kyrie Irving's game, his ball handling is what still comes to mind first.
Yeah, you know, B.A., that and his killer instinct. Kyrie is one of the most creative players we've ever seen. A guy you can count on to come through in big moments.
And he makes a first. Unlike a lot of drafts, Grant, there wasn't a clear first overall pick in 2022 for the Magic.
Yeah, but I do think they nailed it, taking Paolo Banchero, a 6'10 playmaker. Banchero was Rookie of the Year, and he's certainly a player you can build around. He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Wagner for 3. Lively grabs a miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Stolen by Carter. Pass to Fultz. Back to Carter. Doncic grabs the miss.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
To the inside. McDaniels. Can't hit from in close.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
The kick out to Banchero. Pass to Fultz. Here's Suggs. His last outing, we saw him score 13. And Banchero gets it to go.
Check out that quickness with the hands, Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Doncic on the wing. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
Well, you look at Luka's body, he doesn't look defined, but he's much stronger than he appears, and he showed it right there.
Irving against Fultz. Wagner outside. Pass to Carter. Lively grabs the miss.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. But Clark, when you talk about Doncic, he came into the league with a ton of experience under his belt.
Yeah, and I think people undervalued the experience of being a pro at the age of 16. It wasn't the NBA, but it's still professional basketball that he played in Europe. And that seasoning and that competition and that being refined in the fire allowed Doncic to step into the NBA unfazed. You know, one of the things I like about watching Doncic is the pace he plays at. You're not going to speed him up. He plays at his pace, the pace he dictates.
Now here's Fultz. And Carroll with it. Pass to Wagner. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up top. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Once it's up in the air, they trust Carter will come down with it. Did he ever? Boy.
Irving against Fultz. And the shot's good by Irving.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
For Orlando, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Fultz against Irving. Now here's Fultz. Tightly guarded. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
Now here's Irving. Coming off a 22-point game against Charlotte.
And his free throw numbers tell you a lot about his performance. He was very aggressive.
Here's Doncic. Pass to Irving. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Banchero. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got his 5th rebound in this one. Thibault on the wing for 3. The rebound by Carter. Orlando leading. Banchero passes to Fultz. Wagner on the wing. It's stolen by Thibault. Down low. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Fultz passes to Banchero. Picked by Carter to the middle. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Irving. Outside Thibault. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Carter.
8th in three-point shooting, and they shot well from the field. Top half in the league in that respect. Some of it just came down to patience and discipline.
They took care of the ball, stayed in control. It was very hard to turn them over. The Magic making a switch here. Washington's checked in. Shot clock at 5. And here's Doncic outside. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
Fultz finds Wagner. Picked by Carter to the paint. The putback. The shot no good.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Luka very intentional in what he's doing here. He understands he's going to get hit, but he's seeking out that contact and playing right through it.
Harris is checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. Orlando has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Wagner, right side. Picked by Carter. Wagner in the high post. Working on Gafford. Picked by Carter. Shot is up. Harris misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 9 in this one so far. Doncic on the wing, pounded by Harris. Gafford with the bucket.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
And it's Gafford missing. And here's Anthony. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 2. And the first season matchup for them against the Mavericks this year.
They split the 2 games they played last year. Both teams really struggled to find wins throughout the season.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Doncic right side. The 3. Orlando grabs the miss. 1 minute left in the opening quarter. McDaniels against Anthony. Over Gafford. And Gafford with the block. McDaniels from long range. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Washington, and Washington powers it through.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Doncic against Harris. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
I think he's got a big speed advantage in that matchup. It could actually be a blow-by every single time.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Anthony feeling it out a bit. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. 5 on the clock. The Magic need to put one up here. Wagner for 3. That one doesn't drop. There it goes! It's big shot at the buzzer.
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
Whew. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Mavericks. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Tim Hardaway is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Lively in at the center position.
A bit of a lost art, the mid-range jumper, but nice to see Banchero knock it down. Way to go, Paolo.
Irving, the pass to Lively. Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Inside, Lively. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. And talk about a star from day one, Clark. Paolo Banchero.
You know, B.A., I love this kid's game. He's got great confidence, terrific body. He's relentless, plays with a lot of energy. And offensively, there's not much he can't do. I mean, he rebounds, he competes on defense. Boy, I like a lot about this young man's game.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game.
Now in the lineup for your Magic, number 0, Anthony
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Irving, the pass to Isaac, and the dunk by Isaac.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Pass to Black. And Carroll with a screen on Thibault. To the middle. Ben Carroll hammers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now here's Anthony. Here's Ben Carroll. Isaac covering. Yes! Ben Carroll fighting for two.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, Kyrie Irving is a deadly closer when the game is on the line. Where'd it come from? He said, quote, studying the greats and striving to be greater than them. There's a commonality in the way they control emotions at the end of a game. I've been able to learn over time. Ryan?
Well, he's hit some big shots. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
A capable floor general. I love watching Anthony set up his teammates.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Isaac with a screen on Anthony. The drive by Irving. Isaac's shot is off. For Orlando, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Anthony with a bucket.
When it comes to solid three-point shooting, Anthony makes them when they count the most.
Softly drops in the floater. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Well, so much length and versatility on this Magic roster, Clark.
And, you know, those are two things every team would like to have, Brian. The first step of a rebuild is accumulating talent. They've got some of that. Now it's about coalescing that talent into a winning group.
Suggs is checked in for Orlando. Fultz comes in for Anthony. And the Mavericks with some changes. Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Now here's Fultz. Wagner with a screen on McDaniels. Washington finds Wagner. The three from Ben Carroll. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Fultz. No luck on that one. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Doncic passes to McDaniels. And he throws it down with one hand.
Luka's so smart to get other guys involved in the action. Very good at not forcing it and trying to do everything himself.
The Magic have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Puts it up from 12. And Carroll no good. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
It was a lockdown effort defensively. Contesting shots and really protecting the painted area.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And Carroll no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Doncic deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Carr. McDaniels from long range. On target from range. And now it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Fultz passes to Ben Carroll. Back to Fultz. Shot to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Gafford's got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Doncic. He's got 13. Oh, Luka inside, just finding a way.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Suggs, the pass to Banchero. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now Doncic, 43 points last game out. Beyond the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Orlando calls timeout. Clark, we're in the era of the scoring point guard. Who's the best one going in your mind?
Well, I think you got to start with Steph. I mean, he is just so unbelievably remarkable in his shot-making ability everywhere. People obviously target his three-point shooting, but he, to me, is the greatest shot maker that we've had in the game when you look at the totality of what shot making is. There's nobody that has mastered shot making in every way the way Steph has.
Orlando making some changes. Carter comes in for Washington, and Wagner subbed in for Banchero. Pass to Suggs. And here's Fultz. Now here's Wagner. It's Suggs with a drive. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, on the drive, Suggs can be a bit unpredictable, which keeps him, I think, a step ahead of the defense. You don't want him knowing exactly what you're going to do.
Now here's Mitchell. No points yet. Here's Prosper. Takes the 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Orlando trailing here. Pass to Wagner. Here's Suggs. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And looking at their scoring off of turnovers, they were in the top half of the league. They capitalized on those chances when they could, and it speaks to the hustle they put into their play on the floor.
First free throw is good.
And this is something Suggs does not shy away from. Wanting to get to the line in these clutch moments.
Irving's checked in for the Mavericks. You know, Clark, when you think about the history of this Dallas franchise, one man stands out. That's Dirk.
Yeah, he's worthy of a statue for sure, B.A. He played all 21 seasons of his career with the Mavs. He was the first European MVP in league history. And then in 2011, he helped bring an NBA title to the Mavericks, beating the LeBron Wade-led Heat team.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5. Pass to Carter. Let's go with a 3. Drains the triple. Carter's got 9 points.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the 3-ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
Isaac with a screen on Fultz. Here's Prosper. Irving with it. He's got 7. 6 on the shot clock. Drives to the hoop. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. The end of the 2023 season was a rough stretch for a young Orlando Magic squad, Clark.
Always hard, B.A., to close out a season on a losing streak and in the bottom part of your conference. It's a tough learning opportunity, even for veteran guys.
Banchero's checked in for Orlando.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Now here's Wagner. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Banchero no good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And Banchero with it. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Wagner. Fultz with it. Ooh, a good look from Carter. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
And here's Hardaway. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now here's Fultz. Pass to Banchero. Carter, a screen on Isaac. Here's Banchero. Banchero from close range.
Banchero fought for the board and converted nicely. That's a grit and grind bucket there.
29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Irving. Here's Isaac. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Isaac's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
I know there's some teams out there that would prefer to just shoot their way out of a slump, but, you know, getting a few to drop from in close or inside the arc is often a good way to get your whole offense going.
From deep three-point range. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
You know, you look at Isaac, and the first thing you notice, guys, is his length. This guy is really long, and that helps him on the defensive end.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Mavericks on top. They lead by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've looked okay early on, but it's going to take a lot of work to get this team to the next tier. Plenty of competition ahead of them and not much room for error.
All right, now it's time to talk about our featured game tonight. Not a great turnout so far for the Orlando Magic.
The difference in this game, the free throw disparity. They've been too complacent on the offensive end, and defensively, no discipline.
Yep, giving away points at the charity stripe makes their job much more difficult. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Wagner and Banchero at the 3 and the 4. Fultz and Suggs are the backcourt, and it's Carter in at the center position. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with. Clark, last year, Luka Doncic averaged over 32 points a game. Second best in the NBA.
Yeah, you can't ignore the fact that he also led the league in usage rate too, B.A. It's the Luka show in Dallas. However, after missing the playoffs last year, it's pretty clear Doncic needs some help.
Now here's Irving. Doncic outside. Back to Irving. Takes a 3. And it's Doncic missing. And the Magic shooting the ball at 43% from the field. Suggs, the pass to Carter. Mavericks with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be hosting Toronto for their next one. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court. Pass to Doncic. Here's Lively. Doncic outside. Takes it inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie.
You know, Wendell Carter Jr. really epitomizes the modern big man. He can stretch the floor and do work on the glass, giving you high utility on both ends.
Noel, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Isaac comes in for Kyrie Irving. He makes 1 of 2 that time. One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Now here's Thibault. No points so far. From deep, here's Doncic. Here's Isaac. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Wendell Carter.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Orlando trailing here. Suggs, the pass to Fultz. Back to Suggs. Noel with the rebound. For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Pass to McDaniels. Wagner with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Suggs, no good.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Oh, I love the intensity of Fultz. He brings it all the time, has that dial turned up.
Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Thibault on the wing. Picked by Isaac. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And Caro outside. Six to shoot. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses.
Only 20% from the field to start this half. To me, it looks like their opponent may have made some nice adjustments.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
It's 3, 2, 1, ice time.
Gafford, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for McDaniels. All right, let's look back on last season for a moment. Here were your scoring leaders. Second, Luka Doncic.
This is a guy who never took a night off. You look at his numbers and you know that he put in a tremendous effort every single game.
Now here's Fultz. Pass to Suggs. To the wing, right side. The 3 from Banchero. From distance, Paolo.
Cash from the corner. Banchero looking confident on the perimeter.
Wagner against Thibault. Outside Hardaway. Back to Thibault. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Mavericks lead by 4. The Magic have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Looking at a player like Tim Hardaway Jr., you don't have to encourage him to fire away, Clark.
Yeah, he's a guy who's always hunting his shot, looking to let it fly from deep, and for good reason. He's an excellent three-point shooter.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, Banchero's difficult to match up with because of his versatility, especially when he's aggressively looking to score.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Hardaway. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas needs to get off a shot. In transition, the Magic on the run. Hardaway grabs the board.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Up top, Thibault.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He's been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
Washington's checked in for Orlando. Orlando has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And here's Fultz. Pass to Suggs. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Noel's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Dallas calls time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
Give it up again for the 407 next team.
Irving against Fultz. The floater. Irving looking around. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Isaac outside. From outside the arc. Rebounded by Suggs. The Magic have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. From the left block. Lively grabs a miss. Lively's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Stolen by Carter. Here's Suggs. He's got 5. Pass to Fultz. Washington a screen. Now Wagner. Washington inside. Soft touch off the glass. Washington's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Wagner, he'll find the wide open teammate more often than not. Heady player.
Fultz against Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots from 12. Isaac for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, you know what? I think you've got to have that shot in your game, even if you are a big guy now. And Isaac demonstrating that he does have that in his game.
Here's Suggs. Back to Wagner. Lets it go from deep. Knocks down the long J. Wagner's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Irving screen on Wagner. Back to Irving. To the inside. Here's Isaac. That shot missing. Ooh, Washington with the defensive effort. Orlando has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. 1:33 left in the third. Outside Fultz. Tipped. On the wing, Isaac. Drops in the layup for 2. Isaac's got 6 in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Suggs. He's got 5. And there's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Suggs has got 7 points in the game.
Just 1 of 6 this quarter. Trying to shoot his way out of this funk.
Dallas calls timeout.
For a free t-shirt.
So Orlando going with an almost entire new group here. Wagner's checked in for Carter. Okeke comes in for Wagner. Banchero's checked in for Suggs. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Now here's Hardaway. The offensive rebound. Pass to Noel. Here's Mitchell. Hardaway on the wing. Guarded by Banchero. Goes back up. Hardaway into the lane. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Boy, an attacker who's not afraid to get a little rugged and physical. I like Hardaway Jr.'s disposition, fellas.
And the Magic making a change here. Harris is checked in. Hardaway hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And so Anthony will bring it up for the Magic. 4-point game. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. And Caro in the post. That one's wide left.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Your 3, 2, 1 hype. Let them hear it.
20 seconds left in the third quarter.
3, 2, 1 hype, everyone. Let's get loud.
Mitchell against Anthony. McDaniels passes to Hardaway. McDaniels a screen on Harris. For 3, Hardaway. Orlando grabs the miss.
And Noel, we know he's out there to play defense, whether he's blocking shots, coming away with steals, or merely getting a hand up in the shooter's face. He's incredibly valuable because of how he defends.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Mavericks on top, up by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. They've got Daniel Gafford, Mitchell out there with Luka Doncic. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Carr in at the 3. Doncic. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And he sinks the second.
He couldn't sink them all, but did just enough to make this a 2-possession ball game.
Now Harris. 3-pointer Anthony. Mavericks with a rebound. Gafford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Harris against Doncic. Tries again. McDaniels passes to Doncic. Here's Carr. He's guarded by Anthony. Doncic against Washington. Back to Doncic. Pass to Carr. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 8 rebounds in the game. Now here's Washington. McDaniels covering. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Really good control that time by Washington. Embraced the physical contact and then worked his way through it.
And as for P.J. Washington, lots of success early on and lots of room to grow.
To me, Grant, he's got all the skills. I mean, he's got a big body. He can play either the 4 or the 5 effectively. And he can dominate you inside physically. Not a lot of guys can do that. And then he can back out and make the 3-2. It's a lethal combination. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Harris outside to the paint. Here's Banchero. That falls. Nice setup by Harris.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Harris against Doncic. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
Boy, it's so impressive you see Doncic at his size handle the ball the way he does. As a defender, he can really put you on your heels.
Harris with it. Now Doncic defending. Wagner with a screen. The 3 from Washington. Mavericks with the rebound. Gafford's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Pass to Carr. And here's McDaniels. And here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Washington. Harris passes to Washington. Doncic pulls down the board. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Mitchell. Back to Doncic. Pass to Mitchell. Banked it in off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead.
Doncic so multifaceted, a stat sheet stuffer supreme. He does everything, including dropping down.
Now here's Anthony. Back to Banchero. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now a timeout called by Orlando. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
He's getting to the rack all game. If they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
A big group substitution here for Orlando. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Wagner. Franz Wagner comes in for Washington. Suggs is checked in for Harris. And it's Fultz in for Anthony. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Jamal Mosley was just reviewing the plan with his team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with this stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
Okay, thanks, Allie. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And Orlando has possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the 4th.
Well, Irving looking engaged and aggressive there, making an impact at the defensive end.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Hardaway. Down low. Lively shot is off. The Magic have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the 4th. Not great. Fultz with it. And Carroll with it. Isaac covering. Banchero in the post. He's against Isaac. Banchero no good. The Mavericks leading. Right side Irving. Pass to Thibault. Back to Irving. Hardaway with a screen on Fultz. Here's Irving. The shot. Here's Lively. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
They are just owning the boards right now.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
The ball's knocked loose.
Got to be smarter and tougher than this defensively. You can't give Banchero deep positioning like there.
Third team foul. At the line for the Magic.
And he drops it first. A different look for Dallas. McDaniels comes in for Isaac. And Doncic has subbed in for Hardaway. And Dallas calls time here.
To clap your hands and welcome the 3-2-1 hype. Take it away.
Isaac, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
3-2-1 hype.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
The future is shining bright for Banchero. He's a multifaceted big guy who can really, I think, be the centerpiece of an organization.
Here's Irving. Intercepted. Here we go. Outside Carter. From downtown. Mavericks with a rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Luka, combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Orlando has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Right side Fultz. Pass to Carter. Now Banchero. Isaac covering. Clock at 6. Banchero with a screen on Doncic. The 3 from Suggs. Doncic grabs the miss.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Outside Thibault. Irving for 3. Rebound by the Magic. Carter's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside for Fultz. Launches it. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Doncic against Carter. Doncic, good. And now it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
One of the things I love most about Luka Doncic is court recognition and awareness. This guy is so sharp and alert, understands how to play.
Here's Suggs. Fires for 3. Lively grabs the miss. Lively's got 11 rebounds in the game. Oh, stolen by Fultz. Here's Carter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Simply overpowers defenders when met with contact. Wendell Carter Jr. is tough as they come.
4th team foul.
And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Now here's Irving. Outside Thibault. Pass to Doncic. And they doubled up Doncic. Back to Thibault. 5 to shoot. Doncic on the wing. And he drops it in from the low post. Doncic has got 12 points in just the second half. A minute 39 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Suggs. Here's Carter. It's deflected. And he's able to get it back. And another shot. Uses the glass to drop it in. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Carter Jr. excels at using that big body of his to take advantage on the board.
The try by Irving. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
Here's Suggs. Carter on the wing. Lets the three fly. Lively grabs the miss. Dallas has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Doncic on the take. Count it. And it's an 11-point Dallas lead.
And they just didn't have enough to overcome this deficit. Chalk up this game as a fantastic victory for the Mavericks.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
B.A., the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Luka Doncic.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
When Hardaway Jr. is forcing the issue like that, it draws the defense's attention, and I like his aggressiveness as a scorer.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up by 9.
Taking 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
The 3 from Suggs. The Mavericks pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hardaway's shot is good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Here's Isaac. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, right now for me, it's all about confidence as it relates to Isaac. I mean, this guy has the tools to be special. I think he just needs to be more consistent.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both. And here is Ingles. Jacks up a 3. And so Dallas takes this one by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Kyrie, what does it mean for this team getting the production off the bench that we saw tonight?
It's big time. You know, when you're a basketball player and you're able to make the right plays and play at...
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.